Hello, good evening, everybody. I'm just playing around. I forgot to change the background picture from that to that, so I'll change that now. So I'll get that really going. I shall put the thing up. No, the link in there. I'll put the Growth Group banner up because it's nice to have a little moving banner across the bottom there for a little while. So we'll put that down there. Yes, hello to all of you. Welcome to Thursday night. It's an evening with everyone tonight, so I shall be putting the link to join in chat, so you can come along as long as you've got, well, you don't even need a camera, a microphone. You need a microphone, otherwise we can't hear you. A camera's always nice because then we can see you, and then we can just hang around and chat for a little while, or not. It might just be, well, it's not just me because I'm joined by the people who are fast becoming co-presenters on the show and need to get some sort of special billing. We've got Dan and Jeff joining in tonight.
Hey,
as ever.
Howdy.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever time. I get confused. You're all foreign people over there.
I don't know either.
And stuff. It's different times of the day. I don't know what time it is.
I have no idea either. I got the windows closed.
Yeah, it looks like it's daylight out there, is it?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about
daytime.
Yeah.
It's now
it's
dark
2 p.m.
here, so yeah, it's later than that here. So yes, hello and welcome. I should say a special hello to Dave Mac Builds, who says he's a new. There you go. He says, "Good evening, Gross Models. I'm new to your channel. Welcome, Dave. I'm assuming Dave is a
welcome.
Name. Yeah,
welcome.
Because I got confused because Mac's here as well, but that's not Mac. It's not Mac Dave Builds. It's Dave Mac. But yeah.
Yeah.
But hello to everybody.
Yeah.
I've said hello to everybody in chat as well, so you're all more than welcome to come along and join in a few minutes. I'll put the link in the chat. I haven't set it to go live on media and everything because I completely forgot, to be honest, but that's why. I'm very tired tonight, so I don't know how everything's going to work. We've certainly got some gallery to look at because we were playing games last week, weren't we? So there's some gallery to look at of people that have been posting up in the Gross Group, which is on the banner down the bottom there. Look, it's just under Jeff. You can see it down there. Look.
It's down there.
Yep.
If you're not already a member of the Gross Group on the Facebook things, if you're in Facebook, come along and join in. You might need to get approved, but it won't take very long. And then you can put some pictures up. And if we don't see them this week, we'll see them in a couple of weeks and have a look and see what you've been building. If you've got questions, there's a couple of hundred people in there that are all happy and lovely to give advice. If you've got any questions about anything at all, it doesn't have to be model related, but you might get some strange answers for other things. So feel free. It's we don't mind, but yeah.
It's basically share anything that you happen to make, anything creative endeavors.
Absolutely, yeah. It doesn't have to be plastic model kits by any stretch of the imagination.
There's all sorts of cool stuff that wind up in there.
Jigsaws, drawing. Yeah. I mean, on this very channel, you may have noticed I do my midweek makings where I do something very strange each week. I've done Lego and wooden models and origami.
Diamond art.
Diamond art.
Origami.
I need to go back to do some more diamond art. But yeah. So anything goes within reason. It is family friendly.
Yes.
As all the videos say, it's not for kids, but it's okay for kids to watch. So yeah, keep it all friendly.
Yeah.
Chronoman says he needs a camera. He's got a Kodak, but he doesn't have any film for it. No, it works without film now, so you're okay. You'll probably be all right.
If you can jam a USB cable into it, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
You can jam USB cables into most things. So
yes,
I'm sure
exactly. Just a
so yes, that's coming up momentarily. Any news from your parts of the world? Is there anything happening? Exciting? Anything?
More progress on my spray booth.
Ooh, nice.
So it's coming along bit by bit.
Is this a homemade one, or did you buy parts of it?
Oh, it's very, very homemade.
Awesome.
It's the back of it right there. So now it has a top and a back.
Oh, nice.
It started off as my old computer desk.
It's got sides as well. So
yes.
It's basically done, isn't it?
Luxury.
And I've got to figure out, the whole airflow part of it, but it has a frame and it'll have shelving and two different levels of airflow and yeah.
Ooh.
I do have something to show, in fact, live on air today, which Dan might be aware of, he might already know about, he might already have, but I have been on the Facebook, and let me put myself as a slightly bigger picture, there we go. On Facebook, I'm in obviously groups for the different partwork builds and things to get the occasional hints and tips and when problems arise. And I found that guy that you can't read because it's far too small. It's a guy called Eugene who runs a place called Firehouse Mods. And he posted up that he was able to make some little additions for the Ecto-1 Ghostbusters car.
Oh, cool.
So I messaged him and said, I'm in the UK. Is it, stupid shipping costs and things like that? And he said, oh, no, it's not a problem. It's going to be this. It was like 20 quid. So I don't know, like $30 or something. And he sent out these, which I received the other day. They are probably not going to be very visible on the screen, but I shall endeavour to show you any. I forgot to take any pictures and put them in the gallery, but I have these.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
They are 1/8 scale replica pictures books of magazines and articles that were in the film.
Yeah,
nice.
Stuff that was in the movie.
So we have the USA Today paper.
Oh, check it out.
I was planning on looking for things like that for mine to have thrown in the back.
Oh, cool. Super tight.
Super diet. The Omni.
Yes.
I want a poster of that magazine.
On the back and various things that I do vaguely remember.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
In the film. Was it the Time magazine cover?
That's neat.
And we've got the New York Post is the other one there as well. The insides are obviously completely blank.
That's okay.
But he's done the front and back of each of these things. Designed to be either, as you say, chucked in the bag on a later seat on the dashboard or whatever, just to add a bit of a flair, a little bit of extra info. So yes, he's a guy called I can't remember his last name, Eugene, from Firehouse Mods. I shall be adding them into the video, the next video of the Ecto-1, not the one that's coming out tomorrow because that's an old one. I'm waiting on a new pack coming, which should have been here before. It was posted like 3 weeks ago almost.
Ooh. Yeah, you
And
said you're waiting on a
it's
few, didn't you? It's
I'm
been a
waiting
while.
on a
since you
few.
got
Yeah,
any.
I'm waiting on that, and then
Eek.
about a week after that, I'm meant to be getting the Enterprise. Then something else shipped, and something else shipped, and I've got like 5 different part works that, in theory, are in the post. 2 or 3 of them are sort of overdue, but yeah. I did receive today some more R2.
Okay.
Yay!
Cool.
So I have 23, 24, 25, and 26 of R2 to do.
Wow.
Should be
which
finishing
looks
up
like
the
it won't
dome
take very
sometime
long
soon.
because the parts for them are there. That's it.
Yay!
Okay.
R2
More
parts.
dome bits.
So yeah, it looks like there's a bit of ankle support metal and a little bit more framework for the head. The head has almost finished the framework now. It looks like the gears, the wheels
Yeah.
for the first leg, and a free gift.
Free gift.
My first free gift arrived.
Ooh.
I mean,
That looks like
technically,
a
it's all
mug.
the free gift because Fan Home are sending me this for nothing. But the first subscriber free gift was first. No, we got the pictures, didn't we? So I have a mug.
Oh, that's
nice.
The R2D2 mug.
Wow.
It does say Fan Home Edition on the box, but it looks exactly the same as the other one that I got, except
It's
the
the
printing just seems to be a
D'Agostini
little
one?
bit better.
Ah.
The one I got before, the printing wasn't very central. It was a bit rubbish.
Oh.
But it does say on the side there 2021.
Okay.
So they fixed
So
it.
So
they
it is obviously
improved it. Great.
reprinting of it.
Might have
but
found a new printing house or something for it. That's cool.
Yeah. I can't
Nice.
find. I'll find the old one when I do the video, but I've got the
Yeah.
old one which I think I used as a paint pot. So it's got
Yeah, that's what I.
it's very messy.
Whenever I get a new mug, it usually winds up with pencils and pens or brushes or
Yeah.
something.
I was thinking about that, and my paint cups are really, really clean. And my teacups and my coffee cups just have this brown stain inside. So it's like the opposite of what it should be.
Yeah, no, mine are pretty much the opposite of that. The drinking cups are pretty clean, but the other cups are not so clean. So yeah, but yeah, that was quite a nice. I knew that I had a package turned up, but I didn't know what it was till I got home. So yeah, there's a couple that I sent before that I haven't got yet. So hopefully they'll turn up tomorrow. I don't know. If they don't come over the weekend, then I should be rushing out and say, "Hey, it's been a while. You said you sent it, and I haven't got it." So you know,
hope they arrive soon.
Anything else, then I've
Parts on
got
the
another
way.
4 days of video releases early next week because tomorrow I've got the last of the XO1 from before. So this will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, unless there's something else turns up between, in which case I'll obviously spread it out and put the alternating episodes of different things as people like. Because of course I did finish off the that was it.
X-Wing?
I think what it was I finished. That was yesterday. The final video, or I'd say final, the final video of the part work build series. But I will be coming back and doing some weathering and stuff on it, so that will get added to the.
I also want to see the wings work.
There'd have been a lot.
I did show the wings working at some point on when I did the wings bit, but yeah, when you've got on the landing gear, the wings don't work.
Yeah.
So you have to have
it's-
it mounted or something, which I haven't done anything. So it's difficult to film the wings working without
Yeah.
some way of
'Cause I
supporting
remember
it.
you testing the gears to make sure that part worked, but that's not nearly the same as seeing an X-wing open up the.
True.
That's
True.
what it
No, I will go back and do it. If I remember, I'll make one of those YouTube short things of just the wings opening and closing.
Just
for you.
set it on a box and then.
That will appear down there somewhere. I have just posted into chat the link to join in tonight. If you want to come along and join in, just come in and hang around, chat for a bit. Especially if you've got any pictures that you put in the gallery, then it'd be nice if you're here to talk us through. Because we can talk about them, but we're rubbish. So it's nice to have the person who actually did it do that down there.
Come on.
I have seen people in chat appeared. Athel's here. Crowderman's wondering about a USB cable he's got jammed up his nose.
It should work.
Just pull it back out.
You pull it out and put it back in.
Well,
if you pull it in far enough that it comes out the other nostril,
Yeah.
then you can pull either end and it'll still work. It'd be fine.
Yeah.
Or try the other nostril.
Floss your sinuses. It
Mark
also
says
kind of matters
if
on.
it's your nose. It's easier to explain. Anywhere else is a bit more difficult. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And it also matters what type of USB plug it is on whether or
Yeah.
not it's going to work.
There's different ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, the C would be easier than the old
Yeah,
A style. wouldn't it?
exactly.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, the
C, you don't
B
have,
might be a little-
it works either direction. So
Eric's here as well. I'm there. Everyone else. Oh, William's just turned up as well, just after I posted the link.
hey.
So yes, that's that. Yeah, so we've got the gallery to go through in a bit, and that's that's it. The big news in the UK is, of course, we got a fuel crisis, which isn't a fuel crisis. Well, it's a crisis in that we haven't got any fuel, but we have got fuel. It's just all in the wrong places because people are going out and putting fuel in when they
Yeah.
don't need it.
Yeah, we have similar
okay.
things here sometimes.
So it's a toilet paper thing all over again.
Mhm.
Absolutely. People are thinking,
Okay.
oh, I've got a quarter of a tank missing. I better go and fill up my car. And
Mhm,
causing
mhm.
3 hours of queues. And
Yeah.
we have a visitor.
Best of all. Oh, surprise visitor.
Ooh.
I mean, say stranger danger, but
Who could it be?
we have Retro Rabbit is here. Look. There.
Hey!
He even goes full screen briefly because
Hello!
He's
Welcome.
special.
Welcome.
Me, my little stormtrooper dude.
Oh, look. I don't know what
Hey,
it
little
is.
scout trooper.
Yeah,
Actually,
this is
kind of
from
a
like the
large
83 kit.
scout trooper. Okay.
My wife has a full-sized costume of that.
Oh, lovely.
Nice.
Yeah, she really does.
Yeah, she's a keeper.
Cool. This
Nice.
is,
Is that
what
Scratch
is
Band
it
built?
made of?
No, this is the AMT kit that's just absolute garbage. So it's like seams all the way around.
Ah,
so
right.
it's
Okay.
priming
Oh,
and
that's
now
a little-
getting rid of the seams and such.
Yep.
It's a great-looking figure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, it'd be
looks
worth
good
the
on
effort,
video, but it's terrible. There's like no
Yeah,
detail
it's
on
amazing
it.
that the nice putting things on video and on camera can make them look really good, and then
Mm.
when you look at it in, yes. Everyone's saying hello to you, so hello. How you been?
Well, this is the first time I've actually been on a stream.
I'm going to say I know the name, but I don't know the face.
Yep,
So,
exactly.
welcome. How are
Glad
you
to have
enjoying
you on.
streaming so far?
Well, I've got the equipment, so it works out pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
Retro, I believe you have all of the Maschinenkrieger models, the Nitto ones, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
Pardon the mess.
I have always, back when those things came out, oh, look at that.
It's not
Back in the
focusing,
80s.
but
It's all right.
that's an entire closet full of like Machine Krieger kits.
I loved how different they were, and the packaging was really different back in the 80s when I first saw them. And I've never bought one. I've never built one someday, but very, very nice. Very impressive.
Thank you. Yeah, those are almost all. I think they're all done by Nitto, which was like the original casting company.
Yeah.
And then they moved on to like 3 or 4 other iterations, which were just like somebody else bought the molds and then pumped out another set.
All right.
Yeah. Someday.
Yeah. I know I've seen, the brand name on various things and stuff. They're very cool looking designs.
They're really interesting because they were kit bashed back at the time. I think there were
Yes.
1/20th human figures from Tamiya from like their race car series. And
Right.
this fellow just took all kinds of weird model parts and just like ping pong balls and things like that, and made this really bizarre universe of his own out of them. And they're really, really interesting to me,
And
at
then
least.
made molds and
Yeah,
Huh.
another
So-
very popular.
It was actually based on the Micronaut action figure that was like 1/20th scale.
Were they?
okay.
Yep, and it was
Remember those?
similar to, I think it came out before they did like Gundam Sentinel, which was like a photo novella within Hobby Japan magazine.
Mhm.
And they just sort of kit bashed all sorts of stuff together. Like, I think one of the main kits for, I think it's the Strahl Republic, is actually like a helicopter turned sideways, and
Yeah,
like the guy's
yeah.
head sits in like where the glass of the cockpit would be.
Oh,
And
right.
like
Yeah.
the little there's like a little chest headlight piece, and that's where the propeller would stick out normally. It's kind of fun.
They're really clever to look at. I mean, after you stare at them for a while and you say, hey, wait a minute, that's a couple of P-47s turned sideways.
Yep. Oh, part of that kit, the Falke,
Yeah.
it's actually the main engine of it is actually like a it's a yogurt container.
You're kidding.
Nice.
Yeah. Like there's you can still buy them in Japan. It's a little yogurt container. Peel the cap off, drink your yogurt, and they just stuck styrene around it and turned it into a thruster nozzle.
They're really cool. So like I said, someday I'll get one.
Yeah, well, you can make your own out of loose bits you got around the house.
Hey, yeah, I could
Kit
just
bashing. I mean,
Go- go through the trash and get parts.
Yeah, you're buying
we
a kit of somebody else's kit.
yeah.
You buy a kit of somebody else's
got
kit
our
bash.
own Kit Bash Master B3 here in the
Absolutely,
chat. I
yeah,
mean, that's-
he's already here in the chat, so he's probably taking notes. And if he sees it, he'll probably be able to tell you exactly what yogurt pot it is and
I whipped that on it.
tell you which bit of any.
Oh, nice. Cthulhu.
Oh, there's the comments. Okay.
I made a.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The-
lovely.
Oops.
the thruster
Oh.
on the Yamato there is a that's a toothpaste tube cap.
Mhm.
So
Nice.
That is
you know,
adorable.
it had the ribbing on it that I wanted. So you know, why not?
Wow, that looks perfect.
Yeah.
There we go. He says he made his own using the P38 Lightning and the
Oh, wow.
aforementioned Yakult container.
Wow, of course. Awesome. My faith in humanity has been restored. Thank you, B3. I've been messing with my new resin printer. I printed off Cthulhu, kind of like what's on Dan's shirt.
Yay!
Awesome.
Oh,
Yeah, really happy
Yeah.
with how things are turning out. Just
Yeah.
experimenting so
the
far.
quality's there, isn't it? Hang
Yeah.
about
It is.
Let me put you a
Nicely.
bigger screen so we can see
Okay,
that.
sure. Let me hold it up.
Yeah,
I need to get a better camera or whatever, but yeah, that's. I mean, this is 65 millimeters tall, I think, and you can
Yeah,
resize
a
it.
lot of
But
detail in there.
Detailing
It-
very
it-
nice.
it
And
is.
looks just like HBL's drawing. That's great.
Yep, yeah, that's a free download. You can get this STL for free off the internet, and then just, fire up your resin printer and come back after a few hours, and you got a little toy.
Yeah. Yeah, paint him
Well,
up.
Steve says it'll be in the gallery somewhere. Oh, he painted it. I don't believe it. I'm sure it won't be in the gallery if you
He's
paint
been
it.
painting lately. No,
He
remember
does.
last
He's
time?
tr-
He's
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
we
was
gotta
that
give
just
credit.
Mama? I don't remember. We'll have a go to the gallery then while we're here. We might as well, because otherwise
Yeah.
I'll fall asleep. This is, let me find this. This is from the South, the man who does all my thumbnails for my Partwork series.
Oh yeah.
He built the Lego Infinity Gauntlet.
Ah,
And got
wow.
the Light My Bricks lighting kit for it,
nice.
Cool.
which obviously comes with components and stuff. I'm not sure what the thing in the background is. It looks like his roof might have fallen in when he was taking the picture. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a
It might be an
I don't
angel's
know.
wing from
Blade of
something.
some-
I
could
can't,
be.
I can't tell.
not sure, but
But yeah, the gauntlet is going
What's
to
the
be
gauntlet?
illuminated. I'm
Yeah,
sure we'll see
that's
pictures
cool.
of it lit up very soon.
Yeah.
Because obviously this is from a couple of weeks ago because of things. There we have Steve. I think these
See?
are from the
And they're
game.
painted.
The I can't
Busy,
remember what it's
busy,
called
busy.
now. There's a console game that you can get ships for that go into the controller to become the controller, and then they
Oh,
appear
wow.
in the game. I've got it myself. I can't remember what it's called though.
Wow.
But
No
he
idea.
picks them up cheap from somewhere, and obviously, but then do things to make them look different to how they look like at the moment.
That looks really cool.
Um,
yeah.
Yeah, they're nice. They got all additional gun things that again. You
So
buy
these are
actual
the
physical gun, and that puts
default?
you into the game.
This is the actual like retail product, or these have been modified?
Yeah, this
by-
this is the retail product. This is the thing
Okay.
that.
Uh-huh.
So it's got add-on different guns that
Starlink.
sort of magnetically attached to the wings and things.
Okay.
Like,
Starlink
they're all
ships.
guns.
Yeah. B3
They're
saying
neat.
Starlink chips.
they're
Lynn
all-
has been building the
Ah,
Saturn V. I remember building that. That was great fun.
nice.
I recently moved mine, and I've got bits of it missing. I've only got
Oh,
two of
no.
these fins on it now.
Oh no, it's gonna
And
wobble.
the very antenna bit right at the top, I don't know. It's around somewhere. I've probably got some spares that I can find for it, but I've put it in the corner so I don't have to look at it anymore. Some sort of
Aw.
kiwi. I want to say kiwi, but I don't
yeah,
know.
that's kind of what it looks like to me. I'm not.
Roadrunner?
wrong
Yeah,
colours
the
are
colours off the
Roadrunner.
Roadrunner, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't know.
But
Looks nice.
I'm
It's
thinking
definitely
kiwi
some sort of
too.
bird.
It's very cute.
Starlink, Steve says down in the chat there. Yes, Starlink, that's the
Yeah.
game. He says they were $5 a pop, so I had to get them. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I got the game when it was like 10 quid that came with one of the ships, but yeah.
Is that one of those micro nano brick kits? Looks like
yeah.
smaller than regular.
Yeah, they're like the quarter scale Lego.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Which makes that a little bitty birdie.
Yeah, this is the full scale Lego, which is quite big.
Yes.
It stands about 3 foot tall when it's finished.
Nice.
It's quite nice. It's
Yeah.
it's
That's
very
beautiful.
big.
Oh, cool.
This is my daughter Katie.
Oh,
She,
Blackheads.
she's moved away. She's living in Bristol at the moment, and we saw a thing on Facebook about Lego stores doing a special event where you can just go in and build yourself a golden snitch.
oh, cool.
We happened to find out that there was a Lego store just around the corner from where she's staying at the moment. So she
Ah.
accidentally went in and built a Lego snitch.
Oh,
And
there goes all her
accidentally
money.
picked up some of these
Awesome.
BrickHeads things as well.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, she's been building some
Cool.
Good.
Lego and doing some jigsaws as well. Another
Oh,
Harry
my.
Potter jigsaw
Oh,
thing.
wow. That's neat.
Very complicated, that one. I mean, it's not many pieces, but
Yeah.
it's all everything in it.
Mhm. It's very intricate.
So she's been doing that. Luke has been. Oh, this was his booty.
Oh, yeah.
Competition
That's the bottom.
thing. So yeah, it's got lots of bums. Yeah. I'm not entirely certain what the big thing in the background is. It's some sort of vase or
Yeah. It
Would that
looks-
be a butt of wine?
it could be.
It-
Yes.
Very, very well done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except that's a very large cast, but still.
I don't know. I can't tell if it's hollow or not from the. You put stone on the top, but I don't know. But yeah, as ever, lovely bit of painting from him.
Yeah.
Yeah. She looks vaguely Orion.
Yeah, it's I think it's the skin zone, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
kicking in that. Yeah.
The outfit kind of lends to that too.
Adam, the raging modeler, has been taking a break
Yeah.
from the Snaz wagon and doing some more
Ah.
Warhammer type marine. It's probably not a space marine. It's some sort of marine. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's-
No, I don't know either.
Some other type of human forces dude, but
Yeah, is that some sort of mystical symbol thing behind him though? Isn't it? It's some sort of war mage or something. Or
it's spiky.
It means something.
It's probably good for hitting people.
Yeah.
This is the aforementioned Sal
Ooh.
that's done some art for me. He did have to change it though, because
Oh, look at
apparently
old
this
Doc
picture of the
there.
DeLorean is very
Mhm.
copyrighted. So he's actually done a slightly different one where he's got a picture of his own DeLorean that he's put into it, that he's got the model of.
Really?
But as ever, he's put me in the picture because
Nice.
Yeah.
it's become the trademark now.
Hmm.
I didn't give him any indication. I just, said, I'm going to be doing the DeLorean. Can you do a picture for me? He said,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd love to. Thank you very much. I was sort of wondering, am I more of a Doc or a Marty? But yeah,
Hmm.
obviously, I'm
That's
more
most hair we've ever seen on you.
yeah. So yeah, Slave and Slave One. Is it still Slave
Oh,
One?
I gotta show you something.
Officially no, but it's only ever been called that in merchandise. The name has never been uttered verbally in any canon
Oh, yeah.
property.
That's true.
I heard
So
that.
it honestly doesn't matter what they name it in merchandise. Okay, what
Yeah,
is
I mean, I know
that?
it was meant to be a fire spray class.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fire spray
so it was
something.
always called a fire spray, but yeah. I don't know. I think in some of the novels it was probably named.
Oh yeah.
But-
But
Yeah,
You know, we're-
but they don't count anymore anyway. So yeah,
yeah, the legend stuff doesn't.
yeah. But it's nice enough. I wonder what he's going to do with it. But yeah,
Yeah.
and he's also got some Lego
Oh,
to
nice.
create a kit. And there it is. Yeah, there we go. I do like Lego. It's a nice break from having to think about anything.
So which bit
Oh,
goes
yeah.
where? Yeah, that's a good looking set.
Mark has been doing the Hunchback. He said,
Yeah.
'cause
Ah.
for some reason, again, the writing hasn't come through. He's replaced the rope with rope rather than the
Yeah,
plastic rope that
the
it had
actual
that was a bit
twine.
rubbish.
Yeah, it does
that-
look good. That
that
scales
one
nicely,
50,
actually. The twine does.
Used to see this one advertised a lot in the back of comic books, or in comic books, I guess, back
Yeah.
in the 70s.
It's recently been allowed on Cult TV Man. They've been
Ah.
advertising that. I love that store.
Didn't
Oh,
they?
yeah.
They also had like Dracula and the Chamber of Horrors and some other stuff that went along sort of in the same scale, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a
Yep.
big old horror
Mhm.
line of
Mm.
The
characters.
Universal.
Yeah.
Athel gives us some information about the Warhammer thing. It's a blade guard that he painted.
Okay.
Adam's painted up in Blood Angels colours.
Okay.
Steve says the Doc Brown needs to do the rejuvenation thing again. The cheek of some people, eh?
Ooh.
He says he's not messing with the slave one. He's just repainting it and weathering practice.
Oh,
Practice
okay.
is always
Oh, wow.
good. So yeah, that'll look nice once you've
Mm-hmm.
done some work on it.
That's a good one for
Steve
weathering.
has also put in an order for this.
Oh, the Sulaco.
Yeah,
No,
that looks
that's
cool.
not the Sulaco.
That's
That's
a Nostromo.
Nostromo.
Minus
Great universe, wrong vessel.
Yeah, I think there was a discussion on this. I think this is the Nostromo, and I've heard of the whole refinery called the Nostromo Complex, but I don't know if that's the right
Oh,
naming
right.
convention or not.
I
Okay.
don't know. I know it's the ship from Alien, but I don't know any more.
Love
than
that movie.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
This
love
is
that ship.
Lego, but not Lego. It's from I can't remember where it said, a site that is famous for not actually sending stuff or sending stuff
Ooh.
that is vaguely like what you've ordered.
Ah.
But this is quite an
Surprise.
expensive kit from them, so,
So-
hopefully
Now,
it's going to be.
Hopefully you get what you
Fingers crossed.
want, and hopefully it comes in
Yeah.
other colors because that's kind of almost
It's
you're gonna
huge.
paint it after.
Yeah,
There's a
I
fun
see
bit is
the
pretty
colours.
massive.
yeah,
He
there's, a
can
fun,
paint it grey. It'll be fine.
there's a fun bit of trivia between Alien and Back to the Future. The Mr. Fusion shows up in both.
Really?
Really?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Fusion is hanging off on a side console in, I think, in this ship, or maybe the second movie, but it's hanging upside down, and you can see the Mr. Fusion logo on it.
Wow. Love stuff like that. Absolutely love stuff like that.
yeah, Steve says it's 9,205 pieces.
Wow.
Yeah.
75 centimeters.
Holy
is huge.
cow.
Yeah, it's fairly big. This is also fairly big. I don't know how many pieces is in this. This is the Daily Bugle from
Yeah.
Axel
Yeah.
and he's lit it up now as Edward.
Yeah. Oh, that looks
Very
so
nice.
good lit up.
Mhm.
Oh, Firestar's lit up too. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that is impressive.
That's very
There's a-
impressive.
Star Wars podcast I listened to that they had an interview with the Light My Bricks people.
All right, yeah.
And because they do a lot of Star Wars. The Star Wars kits are what they kind of started with, and they just sort of
Right.
took off into all sorts of stuff. But
It looks
yeah, I
nice.
really like their work. Lights over the billboard.
All the places
You're
where the lights
really-
should be, there are lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
He was
looks
saying he did
good.
have some trouble with this part where it doesn't attach as well as it should.
Ah.
I don't know exactly why he was having trouble, but he's sorted it.
It's
So
really
he's all-
dynamic with
all
the
happy with
glass breaking away. Part of the wall.
Absolutely, yeah.
Beautiful.
It's so big, it's tall, isn't it? Look at the size.
Yeah. It is nice though for display because it doesn't take up a huge footprint on the ship.
Well, it's true, yeah. You just got to have a nice
I
corner
love
for
just
it.
a little addition of a little taxi just to be there.
And
New
it's
York,
only
so
just
give
the
it a
right.
taxi.
You say you don't need the big footprint for it, but it's only just not touch the sky. You got to have a table that's quite low or ceilings that are quite high.
Well, yeah, but footprint is that's width and length, not height.
Yeah, true. And my wife has been doing a jigsaw puzzle.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
1,000 pieces
Wow.
comic puzzle. And that's the actual puzzle. I can say I thought she must have just finished it. She's
nice.
only just put this picture up there of it being completed. So yeah, she's
Cool.
done that. Now she can take it apart, put it back in the box, and start something different.
Very nice.
Do it again later.
Well, they're fun to make.
So that's that. If you have anything, you can always post it in the group. The link is down there. It's under me now. Look, there it is. See it? I don't have any notifications of anybody wanting to join, so I'm assuming everybody's just joined or hasn't bothered or has already got in. But,
Come join.
Yeah, it's there all the time. Come join, post some pictures, give us something else to talk about in a couple of weeks' time. I shall put the link back in the chat again if anybody else wants to come along and join in and hang out for a little while longer. So it's going to be a short stream tonight because I'm tired.
You're tired.
I didn't want to wake up this morning for some reason. My alarm went off and it was like,
Uh,
really? Already? Oh.
yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be doing
Take
some
care.
R2. I thought I might do some R2 after the
Yeah.
after the stream tonight, but I'm not going to because I'm too tired.
Gotcha.
So I
Hey,
shall put that
rest-
aside
rest
do
up.
that tomorrow. I've got the weekend. As far as I can, I've got Ecto 1 to go live tomorrow morning, and then nothing over the weekend because I had to cut back to not doing the weekends because I was short of stuff. So I've got all of the weekend to worry about building and editing and getting an episode or two up, and then hopefully there'll be more different artworks to intersperse into it. But if not, then at least I got through to a Thursday of R2. So
That's good.
Are you enjoying the Ecto so far? I mean,
I am.
The engine's
That's
coming
the one that
along
I'm
nicely.
really waiting on. That's the one that was posted like 10, more than 10 days ago. It
Oh.
posted on the 11th.
yeah.
So
It
yeah,
looks
it's been
really
like 20
good.
days. Yeah, I'm enjoying it, but it's strange. I just sort of finished the engine, or mostly finished the engine on the Dodge Charger, and then I get to do another engine. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
So,
it's
They're
different,
fairly
but the same,
different,
but
though. I mean, it's not like they're identical.
no. Although they've
I
still
do
got
like
blue
when-
cables, apparently.
They occasionally have the comparison between the two different types. I mean, you got,
Yeah.
the big beefy just Cadillac engine that's just there to move this ginormous tank of a machine. The other one's for performance racing.
Yeah, it's interesting to compare and contrast the
Mhm.
two builds. It's interesting as well because they're from different companies.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the scale obviously should be correct.
hmm
And I know the Cadillac is a bigger car, so it should be bigger. But the wheels a bit bigger as well. It's like, I don't know, is that be that much different? But it probably
Interesting.
should. But it's interesting to see that they're building it in a similar sort of way.
Yeah,
In
the
Really?
order of construction.
First
seems to
episode
be-
was the hood, and then a
Mhm.
wheel, and then the front.
I've
grill.
seen that for a lot of car part works. They love to start with the front grille and the hood because they're flashy. They get people hooked into wanting to see it put together. The rest of it,
Yeah.
Interesting.
and then the engine, and then the frame under the engine, then the rest of the frame.
Yeah, because the Dodge now is it's twice as far in. It's 20 or 22 episodes in, and they've done two wheels and the entire front suspension and the
Mhm.
steering and mounting the engine to it.
Yeah.
And the XO is one wheel, not connected to anything yet. And it's all just sort of coming together, which is quite pleasant. And then, of course, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I should be starting on the DeLorean, which will probably go exactly the same way.
Yeah. That one, at least the engine goes in the back.
Yeah. That's a
it does.
6-cylinder, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
I don't recall.
haven't got
I
it yet.
haven't built it, so I really don't know anything about it.
Yeah, it was a V6, but I don't remember who made it. It wasn't a natural. It was like borrowed from something else, and it wasn't good at anything.
Probably borrowed from a lawnmower or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that would be quite interesting to do. Twisted Rail does say, about Athel says first. He says he's got to go. With his tail, let fly my laptop. So
Oh, no.
he can't go live. So okay, not a problem. And Twisted Rail says, "You're going to get back to Warhammer Sundays." I will at some point. Yes, I've got a pile of Warhammer stuff to be getting on with and to do at some point. It's just life at the moment. It seems to be a bit, upfront and everything. So I'm quite enjoying the not streaming on a Sunday. Recovering
Yeah.
after gaming on Saturday night as well. It's quite good. So
You do a lot of content, so that's completely understandable.
I do. It feels like I don't, but I do. I
Really?
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
do
the
a lot.
artworks are different to what I normally call content. I don't know. It's
Mhm.
at the moment, artwork feels like the only thing I do. Although I still try and do another couple of streams a week anyway. So
Mhm.
I don't know. But playing games isn't the same. It's
Yeah.
not. I mean, it's content, but it's not work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
so I don't know. It all feels a bit
creating
strange.
anything.
I've got plans to get
That's
back
fun,
and do
though.
some more actual modelling, but I just haven't yet.
At least with Partworks, it makes it where it's nice bite-sized pieces that you don't have to worry about how far you
Right.
go because it's
Yeah.
already
We're-
kind of
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's already pre-portioned.
It's got your stopping point.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it's good. I mean, I really enjoy doing them. Apart from anything else, I enjoy the anticipation of waiting for it to turn up
Yeah.
through the door.
Yeah.
It hurts, but it's also nice. But yeah, as you say, it's good to. I mean, it doesn't take a long time. The R2 ones, the issue 23, for instance,
Yeah.
the
What do you get?
building part of it is that page at the back.
Yep. Just one more
This
panel
issue-
on the dome.
Extending
Uh-huh.
the framework of the head, it's attaching one piece with 2 screws and bolts, and that's the build.
Yeah, that's a 5-minute video.
Mm-hmm.
It probably is. It's probably going to take longer to do the titles than it does to actually do the build. But yeah. So yeah, I'll get that done. I can normally do the filming of an effort, a part or 2 or 3 or all 4. Just build them out quick, and then worry about doing the editing and letting the computer render the videos up, and then put them up. And I like being able to set them so they go live at a later date. So I'll get the 4 done over the weekend, almost certainly, and then get them set up to go out next week. And if another part work comes in that I want to put in between, I can just change the scheduled release for them, push them back a day or 2. Slot in others in between.
You've got them in the can. You can juggle them however you like.
Yeah.
It's been working
I've
good
got-
as a viewer.
Thank you. I hope it does. I mean, the views on them are very strange on all of the part works. They vary, which is understandable. It's not. I mean, I don't expect that people will necessarily watch every video that I put out. If you're not interested in Star Wars, you're not going to watch the Star Wars builds. That's fair enough. It's perfectly understandable. But it seems as things come to the end of the part work, they seem to get more views. The X-wing.
Oh, really?
It's always had quite a few, but as it gets closer, like the 95, 96, 97, the views have increased. People want to see it finished.
They just want to see it wrapped up.
Yeah, they want the big money shot reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, I will get the wings opening. I shall do that over the weekend as well. I think I'll set it up. It's sitting over there on its tail. So it won't be a problem to arrange it somehow to figure it out to get the wings opening and closing for you.
Yeah. Like I said, just set it on a box or something that'll support the center fuselage. That'll give it the clearance to open up the wings. That would be enough. That's the part I want to see because
I've got the stand for it now, which although you do need to bolt it to a wall or something, I can probably hold it.
I wish they
in the
gave you a
on my hand
stand
and-
for the table too.
That's weird. They don't.
People have been using microphone stands for it, but you need some sort of an adapter because the fitting is an unusual thread size or something. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we know you have a green
A
screen.
mic
You
stand
could
would be
do
pretty
that.
cool with that.
Yeah. Well, the green screen that I put the pictures and that on is just a green screen sheet. Actually, I just throw that over and then just don't have to worry about what's in the background. Intending at some point to do some chroma key and put it, but I probably never actually get round to it. But
That's okay.
it's the theory that counts. If I've got
That's
the
it.
picture, then I can do something with it at some point or not.
There you are.
So, yeah. Everyone chatting in chat, which is lovely. It's all fine.
Good.
Yeah, so today is Thursday. Tomorrow I've got nothing planned to say. Tomorrow night I'm probably going to be building some R2. Saturday night I shall return with some more Control.
Nice.
I think I'm planning on not starting the new DLC tomorrow, Saturday. I'll go back and tidy up some of the missing bits and fill in some of the gaps. And then the week after, I'll start the new DLC. That I say new; it's been out a while, but the final part of the DLC.
Yeah.
Which ties it into Alan Wake.
Oh, wow!
It's very, very, very strange, but yeah. So that's that. Monday, E-Models should be back on. It wasn't on last week because nobody but me could make it, and I didn't fancy doing it on my own.
I understand.
'Cause it's tough. I mean, streaming on your own, if you're doing something, is easy. It's fine. Last night doing the Lego, no trouble at all. Happy to do that. But sitting talking to camera on your own, it's harder because you're talking to yourself basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing a monologue like that's got to be tough.
Yeah. And with
Yeah,
it
I mean,
being the
I've-
E-model stream, you're kind of limited on who can be part of it. You can't just invite somebody,
Yeah, basically, they don't want anyone other than the
the
team
approved people. Yeah.
to come through and do it. Apparently, they get people asking, can I come along and guest spot or whatever,
Oh, I'm
and they
sure.
just say no.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, I've done a couple of them on my own, as have
Mhm.
You know, most of the team have done the occasional stream on their own. It's possible. It's not a problem, but
Yeah.
you've got to be in the right mood for it. And
I
you know,
could see that.
Yeah. I'm excited to be
So,
getting my tank.
yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
actually
right.
won something off e-models.
That's right.
It's the first time
It'll
I've
take a
ever
while to
won
get to
anything.
you because you're on the wrong
Yeah.
part of the
Yeah.
world. But, you know,
We're-
But
yeah.
that's fine. It'll show up eventually, and it'll be a surprise, and it'll be wonderful.
don't forget to put pictures on the e-models
Oh,
that's
page
right.
and
Absolutely.
obviously in the growth group as well. Because
Yep. Once I get my Facebook account recreated,
Oh, that's
Then-
right.
I'm
Oh,
still
yes, yes,
battling.
Yeah, yours is still messed up.
So
Ugh.
I may have to send you pictures to post in there if it's not
it's not a problem yet. By all means, do
by
that.
then. But yep, I'll
Yeah.
absolutely share anything I do with that.
Yeah, so that's next week. Back in action. Next Wednesday, I'm thinking I will try and do some more at the bench stuff. I might go back to doing the game every other week, sort of thing, but I don't want to do it the same week that we're doing the game tonight.
Ah,
So where I did bench
Thursdays, yeah.
yesterday, it would
Gotcha.
be doing the game yesterday and then talking tonight, and then
Yeah.
next week I'll be doing the bench and then playing the game with you guys.
okay.
So
Hey.
it seems like a good thing to alternate between them. if you like
Yeah, yeah. That's-
Because I do want to get back and finish the
Agreed.
Indiana Jones game because
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
really
it's
enjoyed
cool.
watching that.
Yeah,
it's very scary because I remember little bits of it, but I remember most of them badly and wrong.
not enough to be helpful.
Yeah, just I mean that triangulation thing last time.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
remembered that it was a thing,
Uh-huh.
but I couldn't remember how you did it, where you did it, what way you were pointing. I was trying to do it from the
Yeah.
other end, pointing out rather than from the two ends pointing it out.
Well, you did it way faster than the last time I did it. I think it took me a good solid hour and a half to get them lined up.
Yeah, well, I've also got a dozen people in chat saying, "Don't be an idiot, go over here and look at that." That does help. But yeah, so the week after next, 2 weeks yesterday, I shall be returning back to the world of Indiana Jones.
Yay.
'Cause even though it's not too warm up here tonight, it's just going to be nice to go and play a game every so often. So,
There you go.
And it's a
and of
fun
course,
story.
I shall return to the power washing game as well
Yeah.
because there's lots of stuff happening in that.
Yeah,
They've been
there's
doing
lots of
updates
new
and
things for you to load up in there.
I've got a whole deck
Yeah.
you can do if you want.
I don't do it for real. I haven't got a power washer for real. I'd like to
Aw.
experience one to see how it does compare.
Mm.
It is
But
sad.
I think it would be much harder to do in real life because apart from anything
Mhm.
else, you've got to carry it around with you.
Yeah, exactly. You have to worry about hoses and electrical outlets and
I don't own one, and I've never used one, but my friends who do have them love them.
B3 says retro point and click adventure games for the win. You should do Discworld next.
Yeah.
I had
Oh, wow.
the Discworld point and click adventure and never got very far into it. It didn't click with me. The LucasArts
Mm.
ones, I loved all of them and played most of them. And
my
finished most of
favorite
them.
LucasArts one, if you can get your hands on it, Zach McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders.
I've heard
I've never
about
played
that
it.
My
one.
I've heard
friend
it.
and I spent so many hours laughing our heads off playing
Really?
that thing on Commodore 64.
I have been told to play the King's Quest series,
Oh,
which I think is Sierra.
I think that's right.
Which
I
do
never played
exist on
those.
Steam. Then they're not priced. It's King's Quest and Space Quest.
And Police
um,
Quest.
I don't think the King's Quest is I think about £15 for the 6 or 7 games in the series, so it's not anything to worry about. I think the Space Quest is a bit cheaper. But
It's
I've got
fun,
them
to,
sitting in my Steam wish list ready to go. So when the sale pops along,
yeah.
it's fun to see games like that again. Yeah, a lot of good
Yeah.
memories there.
Most of those are available on Good Old Games.
Yeah,
I think it's like GOG.com.
I've
You
heard
know,
that.
pretty inexpensive. You can get most of the old LucasArts games there.
yeah, I'll keep an eye out and see. But
Yeah,
I've got
and they
lots of
update
things to
them
work
for
my way through.
modern computers, which is wonderful.
It's always nice. Right, I'm going to call that a night actually because I'm, as I said,
I
tired.
understand.
And yeah, I think we've exhausted all the talking. Thank you very much, Mr. Rabbit, for turning up and hanging out and chatting with us for a bit.
Yeah.
Hopefully you've got a feel for the live streams now and you'll pop in from time to time.
Yeah,
Yes.
I will. Definitely.
As ever, the last Thursday of the month, I do this open door policies where anyone's welcome to come along and join in, and the more the merrier. But the rest of the week, it's probably just going to be these two. They
Yeah.
they came along once, and they just
Yeah.
I think they nicked the keys. They just keep turning up now. So
Like a stray cat.
coming in, messing up on the couch, and yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Then leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. I'm going to click the ending video. You won't be aware, but if you want to hang around and chat amongst ourselves, once I'll take you out of the stream here now. You go back to the back room, but I'll bring you all back in once the stream's not being public anymore, and you can hang around and chat. I'm normally here for a couple of minutes, but then I've got to go and make some tea for the wife, so I disappear quickly. But if you two, 3 want to hang around and chat, you're more than welcome. But I shall click the video to play the final leaving video. So thank you all for watching. It's important that you lot come along and watch, because otherwise we're just talking to ourselves. But
Yes.
Nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely.
well, yeah, that always happens as well. But so thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for watching. We shall see you later in the week. I say my next stream, unless I finish it R2 early tomorrow night and fancy doing some power washing, it could happen. That'll be over on the Team Inept channel. So find that, like and subscribe as ever. If you do like this sort of thing, then like and subscribe here. Leave a comment when it's a video, and it helps the YouTube algorithms to think that I'm popular or something. I don't know how it works, but apparently the more interactions you get, the more likely they are to push you onto other people. So I don't mind being pushed onto other people, so that's fine. So like and comment and everything, and I shall see you soon. Saturday night, 11 o'clock my time, for some Control, and then throughout the week, the normal stuff. You all know when it happens. You get notifications. So, thank you all for joining me. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Yeah, bye-bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.